south of the heels of the Sea of Galilee, also turning blood red days ago. It has also been reported today that an Iranian beach has turned bright red after heavy rainfall poured over Hormuz Island. Hormuz Island? Blood rain flows down Iranian mountain. Biblical prophecy after biblical prophecy is being fulfilled right before our eyes. But it was this one that had my skin, it chilled me to the bone. The Passaic River in New Jersey turning blood red, I think it might have a bigger meaning. Me being me, it was 33 seconds. Me being me, I instantly jumped into the Hebrew word to see if Passaic meant anything in Hebrew. And although Passaic itself does not have an actual Hebrew meaning,
I can look that up, but I'm sure it does. And fair use, by the way.
It does have a correlation with one that had me almost throw my phone. Passaic gets its name from Pasiac, which means valley or a place where the land splits. While the city name is not Hebrew, the Hebrew word Pesach does mean Passover. Why does that mean anything to
Pesach, okay? Pesach is a Hebrew word, which is the Passover. Now, when you go into in the book of, I think it was is it in Acts, if I'm not mistaken, when it goes into
Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. And shalom to my Ak and Wapim who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity. His brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, we're going to go into this, which it's this whole thing of a bunch of, Slakia, there was a bunch of rivers that had blood in them. They were filled with blood. They were turned red. And it's not just this one. There was another one as well. Oh, right here. This dumbass freaking Edomite over here, okay, in New Jersey, Slakia.
which, to say,
It's a river that me, my girl, and her friend and kids are going down. Look, it's red, bro. What the fuck? Why is it red? I'm in New Jersey, South New Jersey. These are all our tubes up here. We got a whole bunch of... Why is this not... We got a whole bunch of tubes, coolers, everything. Oh, there she goes. Be careful.
What's that? Oh, the Passaic River in New Jersey has turned blood red? Oh, fun! Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, basically, I have no idea what possessed that idiot girl to go jump in a fucking red ass river. That is highly unsanitary. You don't know what's in it, and that's just that's literally disgusting. All right, but that's not the point. That's not the main issue. That's not what I'm trying to get at. The main thing is that, this type of stuff, this is Bible prophecy. Like, I'm like over here I'm over here thinking like, what? Well, first off, I'm curious to like what happened. Like, what is the actual like cause of this? I'm curious. I'm curious myself, and the thing is that just in general, this is in correlation. Like, that's the proper way I wanted to phrase it. This is in correlation to the up and coming bigger prophecies that's going to happen. For example, like Amos 8 and 11. What's the other one? The MOTB and more. Because the fact of the matter is that these are just growing things. Let's get this. 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is what we're looking for. This is what we're waiting. This is what we are waiting for. And when we see stuff like this, it's like, this is so abnormal. This is so unusual. On top of that, Slakia, another thing happened, because I don't think this is fully dried up. I think this is like a part of it, all right? But the Euphrates River is drying up. It's drying up. It's not fully dried up yet, all right? So this was in, where's the time frame? February 2024. Okay, and I also did Google this. I also want to show you the 2025 update. Over here it says Euphrates River 2025 update.
Welcome to
I kind of want to do just see if I can get this. I should have read this quickly myself, but it's fine.
25. The Euphrates River, once a lifeline for ancient Mesopotamian civilizations and a symbol of abundance, is facing an unprecedented crisis. Iraq's water reserves have plummeted to their lowest levels in 80 years. The world sees this as a stark sign of the escalating environmental and geopolitical crises we face. But as Christians, we recognize something deeper. It's prophecy being fulfilled before our eyes. The world blames climate change and a lack of rainfall for the Euphrates River drying up.
is a stark warning from Iraq, where officials say
So yeah, basically, the Euphrates River is still, drying up, and we are seeing this. This video was done 2 months ago. We are seeing this as biblical prophecy. Even the Christians know as well. Okay, so yes, we can see what is going on. We see all this stuff is happening. Okay, I'm glad I did not let the rest of the video play. But basically, yeah, like as a result of that, this is some serious stuff. Okay, and let's check the AI overview. The Euphrates River is indeed facing significant challenges and could potentially dry up in the future due to a combination of factors, primarily climate change and human impact. Well, yeah, sure, you can say that, but in actuality, it doesn't matter what the direct cause is. The fact of the matter is that this is biblical prophecy. This is what the Lord had prophesied, and that is going to, and not just this, but the rivers turning blood red. Okay, these are a part of what is going to display signs of the end. All right, so Slacky, let's continue on. Let's get this. Revelation chapter 16 verse 4, and the third angel poured out his vial onto the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood. All right, so yeah, this is another thing where we're waiting for these types of for all the prophecies to quickly begin, so that we may get out. All right, so that we may be delivered. All right, and again, it might not be fully realized. That's the word I meant to say, fully realized, but it is slowly approaching. It's gradually getting to that point where we are going to see, yes, YAHAWAH is showing us that this is happening. All this stuff is pushing on slowly but surely. All right, and it's a gradual process. But on top of that, just the simple fact that we see stuff like this, okay, because I'll say maybe a year ago, maybe not a year ago, but 2 years ago, you might have been like, okay, well, I don't see anything happening, or there's no signs of the end. It's like, oh, where's the signs of the end? You even have let me get that. I think it's Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of times that are far off. Basically meaning those times, the end times, all that stuff, those prophecies, that's not for another 1,000 years. Just like what I don't know what he calls himself now, but former what's his name? The former guy from Zakari, all right, said, it could happen maybe 1,000 years from now and stuff like that. Oh, I'm not a doomsday prophet and all that stuff. Well, we're supposed to be doomsday prophets. We're supposed to be saying and letting the people know that, yes, this shit is about to happen. This is about to start. Okay, and we see all these things happen now. We see all the prophecies happening now. All right. Where is it? Oh yeah, verse 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh. And basically the Lord's he's not gonna prolong this stuff anymore. And we're gonna get more and more prophecies coming swiftly. All right, Yahawadah, maybe the famine of the word, maybe something else, but wars, the draft, all right, the whatever else that needs to happen. You know, we're waiting for all these different stuff. These are some nice prophecies as well. The river Euphrates drying up. Okay, it's a big thing that people can see. All right, but of course, even though they see it, that doesn't mean a lot of people are changing. Oh, I'm a Christian now, or I'm an Israelite now, I'm this, I'm that. No, they don't care, because oftentimes people, they don't actually go keep up to date with news and stuff like this. It's just like another Saturday for them. It's another Tuesday. It's another whatever. All right. It just, no one, they don't care, or they don't even stay up to date with this. Okay. But we are supposed to be watching the signs. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find that. I might not find it, but oh, okay, here, perfect. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 17. Also, I've set over you, saying, hearken. Let me start over. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 17. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they say, we will not hearken. Basically, watchman is like someone who is watching for the signs and, you know, basically informing you of, oh yeah, like, look, this thing is happening. Or like, say for example, there's about to be a siege and stuff like that. That's basically what these watchmen are there for, in order to inform people that an enemy army is coming, or tornadoes coming, and all this stuff. Like this is what a watchman does, and you know, by extension, me as well, because I'm over here making these videos to inform you that, hey, look at the river Euphrates, look at these blood rivers and stuff like that. Okay, so very soon, we're going to see more. Okay. Next, Revelation chapter 8, verse 8. And the second angel sounded, and as it were, a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood. All right. So yeah, this is another thing. We're waiting for this as well. We're waiting for the sea to, you know, turn to blood. Okay. And hold on, where was it? It was I think this is it. No. I think this, where is it? Revelation chapter 16, verse 3, Slakia. And the second angel poured out his vial onto the sea, and it became blood and it became as the blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. So basically dead bodies being in the sea. Alright. So now moving on, let's get Revelation chapter 16, verse 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial, and upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. All right. So yeah, this is another thing that we're waiting for, when the river Euphrates, you know, dries up completely. Then maybe we're going to start. Then we're going to start, you know, hearing some more prophecies and stuff like that, like as well as the wars. All right. Next, oh yeah, Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. And you know, that's basically another thing where, you know, we're not supposed to be saying, oh my God, I don't want the war, I don't want the draft, I don't want this, I don't want that. We're supposed to be eagerly awaiting for all these things to happen, because we know that the Lord's going to take care of us in our time of trouble. All right. Now, finally, Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. And you know, this is the thing where what's it called? It was when all these signs are coming to pass, and you know, people are starting to get overwhelmed, that's when all this stuff is going to be like, okay, so we see all this stuff. All right, let me see if there's anything more. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. And a quick correction before I just let this video continue on. I'm not saying I'm just we're only going to focus on the Euphrates thing. Okay. While yes we are waiting for war, this is not what this Slakia, this and the water thereof was dried up, and that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. It's not directly in correspondence to war. So Slakia, I want to clear that up. I just want to only focus on the Euphrates right now. But yes, war is definitely coming nonetheless, but I'm not linking these two together. Alright, so with that, I praise us most edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, 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 Rakwakwa, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, about ball and shalom.